Hello everybody, this is Becky again, and this is my final video of the day. And I really thought that I would actually have more done today, and actually I spent the most time on this stamp set because I love it so much. And the last project, the projects I did were really easy except for the last one, which is what I'm going to show you, and you'll find out why here in a minute. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and extend the launch party starting tomorrow afternoon and probably around 2 p.m. and I will do a final sequence of posts and videos using the Dragonfly Dreams bundle. So we'll focus on that tomorrow afternoon. And so with that in mind, the online order special for this event will also carry on until tomorrow as well. So it gives you extra time with that as well. This evening I will post a couple of pictures of samples made with these two stamp sets, which I thought I would have more done today, like I said. And this is all the cool treats, and I always have trouble remembering what this stamp set is, but it's got all those nifty little thank yous in it. So I will post a couple of projects that I made later on this evening for those. Okay, so let me show you the final project that I'm going to do tonight as far as video, and it is using the little lady here with the hat. And I love this. It says happy birthday gorgeous. Love that. And this technique is called paper piecing. And when I saw this, there was a demonstrator who used this stamp set and did this technique, and I loved it. I thought it looked so fabulous. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to do that. Now, I'd seen this technique before, but it never really caught my attention because I thought, nah, I wouldn't like it. It's too hard because I have to cut things out, which in the stamping world they call it fussy cutting. So I knew I didn't want to do that. But I thought, this is not that bad. It's just an hourglass shape. How hard can it be? Well, I kind of forgot that, there's a little arm, sleeves here, and then her neckline. It gave me trouble. So I did try another one where I cut off the sleeves. But then I realized, because I was going to do cap sleeves, but I realized that in the stamp, it's gathered at the arms, like there's material there. So then I went and took a marker and colored it in, but I didn't like the way that turned out near as well. So I think this is beautiful. I really love it. I think it looks great. But regarding that online ordering special, you won't get this sample, the pieced sample. Instead, you would get this one, which I think is also pretty. It's just stamped in the same color. So what I used for the paper, this is the ink and the paper is from the 2016-2018 In Colors. The paper is the In Color paper stack that's in the annual catalog, and you get a bunch, there's like 24 sheets, double-sided. And then, of course, the ink is in the same, and this color is Sweet Sugar Plum. Okay, so this card was really easy to make. Well, this took a little while to cut these out, but let me just show you what I did real quickly, and I'll post pictures again of the projects. And if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them for you. If you order, of course, you'll get the sample. And you'll also get the instructions on how to do it. So even though you don't have the sample, you won't get the pieced sample, I will give you the tutorial for how to do it. So what I did is I decided which side of the paper I wanted. So there's this printed side and then the polka dots. And I love the polka dots. And I found a color that the ink would show up fairly well on. So I stamped it in black, and then that's my shape, and I just cut out around it. And then when I went to do the card, on the white piece here, I stamped her again in black, and then I took and glued the cutout piece over the top. Okay, so remember I said earlier in a post that you need to keep these sticker sheets after you've used the stickers. They're slick on one side. And so if you don't have a silicone mat, this will work like a silicone mat. And what you do is when you glue your piece, because it's fairly small and kind of delicate, especially the arms, okay, you can lay it on this mat and run your adhesive over it, and it won't stick. It won't get glue over the, you know, all over the everything, or all over you, or all over your project. So anyway, it just helps in that regard. And I typically like to use something like snail, but I didn't have snail, so I did use the Tombow multi-adhesive glue, which is a liquid glue, and it worked pretty good. It's just a little messier. I did get it all over my fingers, which is, you know, part of the deal when you're stamping. Okay, so that is how this project came together. I just, for interest, on my stamped piece here, I tilted it a little bit and I put it on there with dimensionals. And I can't decide, and I'd like your feedback, so if you'd comment, I'd like to know what you think. I think this is pretty maybe as it is, but I did stamp the sentiment a little lower because I thought maybe I might put something here, like maybe some pearls or some kind of, I don't know, something right there to kind of add to it, some kind of little embellishment. But I don't know, it may be good just the way it is. Sometimes less is more. So send me a comment and let me know what you think I should put there, or if I should put there anything there at all and leave it as it is. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you've popped in and out, I've appreciated you just commenting and watching my videos. And I hope that this was inspiring to you. And I will talk to you tomorrow, and be looking for a couple of other posts with a couple of these stamp sets. Thank you much. Have a great evening.